All right. Thank you all for bearing with us. Thank you so much for not raining. All right, we're going to move on to another Fayette County teacher. This time we have Rian Davis.
I'm going to use this. Okay. Hello, I am a civics teacher here in Fayette County. And sadly, I think that too many people in our country need a civics lesson. So here it goes. Civics reminder number 1. We have a system of checks and balances. First, I want POTUS to get his hands off our checks and balances. If the bureaucracy is too big, corrupt, or inefficient, then the Constitution has already given the power of oversight to the legislative branch. Okay, you're fine. Okay. It is unconstitutional for a private citizen to be given the power to shut federal agencies and fire loyal, qualified, career government employees. If federal courts declare your executive orders unconstitutional, then only Congress can get around this by passing new legislation. Civics reminder number 2. We have popular sovereignty. The president needs to get his hands off our popular sovereignty. This is a foundational principle of our government, our democracy, and our Constitution. Our nation is founded on the power in this country being of the people, for the people, and by the people. One person is not meant to make every decision and pass executive orders acting as legislation in the way we have seen since January 20th. Civics lesson number 3. The United States has seen a continual struggle for fair and free elections for all of its citizens. We will not go backward. So I am here also to say, get your hands off our elections. Congress must pass legislation to overturn the Supreme Court ruling in Citizens United. Money is not tantamount to speech or expression and should not be protected by the First Amendment. This decision has paved the way for the richest person in the world to buy a presidential election for a mere $250 million. And further, albeit unsuccessfully, attempt to buy a federal judicial election in Wisconsin this past week. Civics reminder number 4. All people are created equal. Get your hands off our young people. Stop ripping them away from their families as a result of racist, unethical, and frankly inhumane immigration policies. Stop policies and rhetoric that are racist, harmful, homophobic, transphobic, and bigoted with the goal of denying children their personhood. Civics lesson number 5. The U.S. Congress, in their role as legislative branch, passed Title I, a federal program that provides funding for schools then districts with high numbers of low-income students to help ensure all children meet challenging state academic standards. It is the role of the executive branch to enact this legislation. Hands off Title I. Yesterday, a memo was sent by the Secretary of Education to states threatening Title I funding for schools that continue to provide DEI programming. I work at the largest Title I school in our district, and it also happens to be one of the most diverse, with over 83 different languages spoken in our building. We can only serve our students fairly when we celebrate and honor their diversity, provide equity in meeting state standards, and most importantly, ensure they feel included in their educational settings. When the federal government threatens to remove Title I funding, they put teachers in an unwinnable situation. Civics reminder number 6. The path to our democracy was paved by citizens who took action. The Constitution does not guarantee our democracy. It's our time to turn off government via cruise control. It is our time to be hands-on. We must engage in civics and government at all levels to keep our democracy strong. We are here today because we face a constitutional crisis. It's not yet too late. However, we must act and remain diligent to safeguard the safety, health, equity, and dignity of all people, particularly the most vulnerable among us, including our children who do not have a vote and must rely on us. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. More of that.